Hello traders, Jeff with OptionBoxer.com. I want to show you a quick strategy I've been playing around with. I did a write-up on this on OptionBoxer.com. It's the post dated February the 5th, or February the 4th, I'm sorry, here at 9:45. I just posted it, so I wanted to do a quick video to kind of highlight the strategy maybe a little better than I wrote it. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm battling through a cold a little bit, and so I did take some allergy medication, which has me feeling a little drowsy at the moment. But that being said, this video should be about 2 or 3 minutes long, and I'll go ahead and just jump right into it. Please know this is not a recommendation for you to attempt this strategy or for you to buy or sell any security. I am not a registered financial advisor and don't presume to be knowledgeable about your financial situation, and so make sure you're doing your own research, do your own due diligence prior to placing any trades. Okay, so that being said, you can see I just kind of randomly picked a date in the past. I picked March of 2017. This is the on-demand tool in Thinkorswim, and then I just kind of skimmed through for what I thought was a setup that qualified for this particular strategy. What I've noticed kind of in my search here is that this strategy may only work 3 out of 10 times, but when it does work, I think you can make enough money to it may even work 50% of the time. But regardless, if you practice good money management, as I wrote about in the blog, it can certainly be a profitable strategy. But please make sure you have a trading plan prior to entering any trade. So that being said, what I'm looking for is during the pre-market. The pre-market is defined here in this kind of this lighter gray area between my cursors that I've got highlighted there. That kind of highlights the pre-market area. But what you can see is we've got a gap up during the pre-market session, and the price maintained that gap without falling back down. It's also above the 200 period and the 10 and the 30 period moving averages, so it looks like we've got a nice uptrend developed here. So what we're hoping will happen is we're hoping once we I've got it set for right at the opening bell, so what we're hoping will happen, since we've got a move higher, a gap up, and we've got a continuation of that gap up, we're waiting for price to break above this high 238.50. And since this is a video and I want it to be quick, I'm not going to wait for it to actually break. And I know this trade will be successful. I'm just going to go ahead and enter into a trade. I'm going to push play here, and I'm going to go ahead and enter into a trade because I know it does go higher. And I just want to kind of show you the power in this particular strategy. So we'll go over here to the trade tab. I'm going to push play really quickly. Of course, I am an options trader, so I'll probably go ahead and stay with options. You could trade stocks. I picked SPY just because I know it's liquid and I know there's plenty of open interest there. So we're actually playing this to the upside because we've got a move higher. So I'll just go ahead and I could do this any number of ways, but it looks like because it's the open, there's no volume there, so it might be tough to get filled. We'll go ahead and just trade this one because there is a little bit of volume. Let's just say we did 10 contracts at $4.10, looking at about 4,000, I think, 4,100, and we'll see what that profits us. Now, if I had a $100,000 account that I was trading with, 4,000 would probably be acceptable. I'm not trading with that much capital, so make sure that your lots or your risk is determined, and how much money you're willing to risk prior to entering the trade. So for this particular example, I'm just going to use 4,100. We'll send it. It did not get filled, so I'm going to cancel, replace that, maybe lower it down a little bit, see if we can get that thing to go through there. Still no good. Let's try cancel that order. Let's try buying this one, or possibly that one. There we go. So we were able to get that filled. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead here. Let's just say we held this for an hour. Let's just skip ahead for 1 hour. And I'm kind of bumping into my time limit for this video, so we'll skip ahead an hour. And it doesn't look like Oh, it's buffering, so it'll take a second for it to buffer out. We'll see what kind of profits we might have had there. So you can see we got in right around here, and we made it up to a high of about 239. Let's just see what our profits might have been. So you can see pretty quick 10% profit on a trade that took us an hour, and we can go ahead and close that order. Or in real trading, you may have to wait a while to get a fill, but we'll go ahead and close out that order and see if we can get it to fill up. Okay, and so that pretty much covers it. We had a quick $400 profit. In a matter of an hour, we were able to get the continuation. Obviously, you would want to set, a stop limit, a stop loss parameter, and you'd want to, possibly even enter the order for your profit target. I never put my order on the books until I'm ready for it to be filled. You can do it however you feel best. I usually figure out what price, is just kind of my stop area, and I'll set an alert there. And once that alert's triggered, I don't really even analyze it further. I just get in and close the position. That way, I'm not tied to the charts, and I can go about my daily life. But you can see we got a nice move here, and we made a quick profit on a relatively small, given the size of this account, which is $100,000 account. And so if you were trading with a $4,000 account, you may have only wanted to commit, 40 or 50 bucks. If that was the case, you could have easily bought a vertical, used $50 if capital, or you could have possibly sold a vertical if you thought volatility was going to collapse during the move, but it can get more involved than I've made it here, or what I intend for this video to highlight. But just know that it's a kind of a quick way to place some trades, and it has a relatively or a decent chance of profit or probability of profit. So it's a nice strategy that I've been playing around with here as of late. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me at optionboxer.com. Thanks for watching.